Hey traders, we're back with a GBPJPY trade that I am about to enter. Okay, now with GBPJPY we've been consolidating recently in this zone. This is the 2-hour time frame. Higher time frame, I'll just show you the daily and such. We have had a few rebounds and we've really struggled to close on a daily basis below 130. Okay, which could be a sign that we could see further upside. However, at the moment, if we look at the 4-hour time frame. Look at the 4-hour time frame. We've got some daily resistance here, daily resistance across here, daily resistance across here as well. For everybody going short, because there must have been a lot of short sellers trying to push this thing down, remember, that there must have been stops above the swing points. So obviously, blatantly, there would have been stops above there, taken out, back down, high, back short, stops again above here, which the market took out last night, which you can see with the shooting star there as well. We could potentially maybe push further up to retest the weekly resistance and maybe take any stops across here. However, for now, what I'm monitoring is this setup. So on the 2-hour time frame and even on the hourly, we've basically took out these highs. So we have a high here, we have a high here, where stops could be anywhere above here. The market's pushed straight through that. It's ensured that stops have been taken above this level. It's ensured now stops have been taken above that level. So what I'm looking at on here now is a downside movement. Excuse me, a downside movement. So I'm going to take the fib from high to low. And what we've seen, and this is an hourly fib, going down to the hourly right now to spot these moves. So A, B, let's line that up, and a C retracement on the 61.8. Okay, and we also have a retest of the daily area of resistance. My stops for this one are going 10 pips above the 78.6, so 132.17. All right, and I'm actually entering this trade right now. Okay, so give me a moment, guys. Let me pull my phone up. Okay, cool. Ready. All right, so I'm about to go short on this. Let me just put the risk reward tool on there, and we can wait for the 3-pin pattern. Okay, 30 minutes left. That's more or less what I'm going to be waiting for. I've got the trade up on my phone, and the short is going to go more or less anywhere around here. My stop is going at 17. Because I'm using the Fibonacci rule for this one. So remember the fib as well. We can place our stops 10 pips above the 78.6. Just give it that breathing room. And with this one, I'm actually going to come back down here to fib target 2, because I do believe we can pop our head right back down, even maybe back into monthly area support there, 130. But yeah, for now, that's it, a 1 to 2.2 risk reward. So I'm aiming for 80 pips and I'm only risking 35. So that's the before shot on GBPJPY. We've took out the stops and we've came down A, B, C retracement, bang on the 61.8 in confluence with the daily area of resistance there. All of these levels are now in the members area as well. On the alternate pairs. Okay, I've run through a couple more pairs and added them on there. So GBPJPY 1 to 2.2 risk reward. I'm going to see how this one plays out, and I'll catch back up with you soon. Hey guys, here it is, the aftershot on GBPJPY, and it is a great success. This trade and GBPAUD, where I made 122 pips, we're running more or less at the same time. I'm not sure if you noticed that from both of the videos. On GBPAUD, I did mention that I took this trade off at more or less 10 minutes to 10 p.m. So more or less 10 minutes until the daily candle closed. So as you can see here, I took it, the target was 79 pips. I more or less took around 71 pips on this. Okay. So 71 pips profit, and as you can see, we pulled back a little bit as it's now 11, so well, 55 minutes into Friday. Okay, so this trade took me probably around 8 hours to complete. for the 71 pip target, but I did mention it's on an intraday perspective on the hourly. So as you can see anyway, we did in fact get a nice reversal shooting star there with the Mariposa, which would have been a decent entry if you go back and obviously look at the first shot. Spike, 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 daily resistance 61.8, fib 1 achieved, fib 2 we came shy of. That's not to say that this thing cannot, roll back to the downside and break through it. By all means it can do. But I just wanted to get out because Friday got non-farm payroll tomorrow and I am quite tired, to be honest. So that's that trade. Where do I think this is going to go now? Well, if we look at the daily time frame, we actually closed. Let me just remove all of this now the trade is over. Daily time frame, we banged our head on the resistance. Remember when I was talking about the stops and so on? Some stops could have been taken out above here. Okay, over there, so we've got the shooting star. Boom, boom. The last 4-hour candle just here, Mariposa, so we do expect further downside. But even on the daily, there is a bearish engulfing. And we're still below 132.50's round number, key area of weekly resistance there as well. So that is that, guys. Nice trade, nice 71 pips. So on GBPJPY and GBPAUD, I'm looking at just under 200 pips on those two pairs in one day. 200 pips. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I gave you a little bit of insight and perspective on GBPJPY, and I haven't traded this for ages. First trade I've done in so long. So we could maybe, even though we've got bearish engulfing on the daily, we could potentially still follow this pattern of high lows here. This could be a new high low, who knows? Or if not, we're going to come down, we're going to see 130s. I'm sure I'll catch it back up on this soon. I'm going to be looking for further trade setups because this pair moves fast, and GBP AUD moves extremely fast as well. So before and after, huge success, brilliant. Thank you, guys.